What's up, guys? I'm here to talk a little bit about the latest footage at Road America. Um, it looks good. I'm just gonna say that I don't even think about the graphics at this point because, to be honest with you, they look pretty good to me. They're not great. They're not mind blowing, but really, it's not an eyesore. There's nothing about it that sticks out that bothers me. And that's a good thing, right? So basically, when I watch all of this footage, I'm not even thinking about the graphics anymore. They're pretty solid. Um, my main concern, first of all, the physics, everything, it looks pretty damn good to me. I didn't see anything in this footage that concerns me, except again that red flag pops up every fucking time. The difficulty looks too fucking easy. I don't know what this was set at. I get it. I don't know. You don't have to remind me that this game isn't at 105. But that just leads me to ask, why the fuck aren't we getting any footage of this game at maxed out at 105? Just show us. And there's something about that leads me to believe they don't want you to know how easy the game is. I could be wrong. But how much harder can it be? This game looks way too easy at times. Sometimes there's moments where the AI is racy, but think about it. This was a 3-lap race at Road America. 3 fucking laps. They started in 28th place and finished 3rd. So you made up 25 spots in 3 laps. There's nothing anybody could tell me that's going to convince me that is acceptable. You know, if you lower the settings to whatever the lowest setting is, that's what I expect. I don't know what this was set at. Why is it that they don't want to show us even the Fabiano videos? I mean, I'm not. This isn't about him. Maybe he was asked, don't show this game at 105 for whatever reason. I don't know. That's just speculation. But nobody, including 704, is showing us this game at 105. So why is that? You know, right now everybody's like, well, it's not at 105. So you have that hope that the game is challenging. But this latest footage only highlights what I'm worried about. This game looks really, really good in almost every other aspect. And yet, this one thing, which is central to the success of this game, is something that's still in the air. And now I have to question, why aren't you showing us this game at the highest setting? I'd rather see the person playing the game struggle to pass 2 fucking cars throughout the whole race. I'd rather see that than this. You passed 25 fucking cars in 3 laps. I can't be the only one who's worried about that. And I'm not nitpicking. I've had people actually say, "Oh, you're too nitpicky." The things that I talk about are important. And if it's something small, I'm the first to say it's not that big a deal. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to talk about it. This is a big fucking deal, man. This will make or break this game. If it's too fucking easy, I'm just telling you, you're going to alienate everybody. I like to play long fucking races. So it just looks like this is more geared towards, you know, running quick sprint races, a couple of laps. You know, it's fun. If you only race 3 laps, this was fun. But it's a joke. I'm not down on the game. I'm still excited about it. There's a lot to like about it. So don't misunderstand what I'm saying. But this is a fucking problem. And I know the game it's a work in progress. But man, I'd like to hear something from somebody. What the hell's going on with the difficulty of this game? Last year's game, at the highest setting, it was challenging, but it really varied from track to track. There were some tracks where it was a real challenge throughout the race, regardless of how long the race was. Phoenix, for me, was a handful. I could win a race at Phoenix, but I had to run it like, on the highest setting, I'd have to run a full race at 100% to have a chance to win from the rear, which was great. That's what I want. I want it to be just barely winnable. You got to really do well. I don't get it, man. 3 fucking laps. He went from 28th to 3rd. I don't know. Did they just... Don't they realize that the most enjoyment you get out of racing is fighting for one spot at a time? You don't... Blowing by 10 cars in a lap is not fun. If they don't understand this, if they don't get that concept, this is going to be a problem. And that's what I'm trying to convey. I keep talking about how this game looks easy. I keep hoping, I got my fingers crossed that, okay, it's not at 105. But come on, how much harder is this game going to be at 105 if it's this fucking easy? At a lower setting. I don't know what this was set at. 80? Is there even such a thing? This is something that has to be addressed. And I hope that they're working on it. But it sucks, man, because I'm on one hand I am excited to play this game, and there's a lot to like about it. And even in this footage, I saw a lot of things that I liked. I liked the look and the feel of everything. Knowing that it's mostly an arcade type racer, it still feels good. It still feels like it can be fun. But that difficulty, man, that's a fucking problem. I hope they're really working on that, and maybe they could tweak it. But this game desperately needs to have give you the ability to set it where it's a serious challenge. That's when it's entertaining. That's when it's fun. Fighting for spots. You shouldn't be passing a whole handful of cars every lap. That's my thought on this footage. It's a big concern for me right now, and we're only a couple weeks away. And I gotta ask, why haven't they shown us anything at 105? Come on, put it at 105. So let me see what happens. I don't care if the guy can't pass one car. I just want to see a struggle, a fight. What do you guys think? I look forward to the comments, and until there's something more to talk about, I'll see you then.